Let's go into Can't Be Tamed, my ferocious distance of a dreamers. So I love this portion because this is where we're diving even deeper into what happened last year to give us that extra momentum, that leverage to move through this next year with a new sense of energy and power. So let's look at Can't Be Tamed. There's two different archetypes, ways of being that I want to introduce into this segment. So we have the sleeper and we have the dreamer. The sleeper is the one that just doesn't want anything more. They're like, I just want to kick back. I don't want to do anything. I want less on my plate. I don't want to dream. I just want to rest. I want to like just chill. Let me Netflix and chill. That is our inner sleeper. So, our inner sleeper is really promoted through our society. A lot of times it's like work hard and then just rest, just chill, just be, have a drink, kick your feet up, right? That's our inner sleeper. And our inner sleeper also represents that inner part of us that says, you know what, even if I don't like see my dreams come true, like I'm okay. I don't really care that much. It's whatever. Like it's kind of that like sort of wishy-washy energy, especially when it comes to how you relate to your dreams and goals. So that is the sleeper. The sleeper really doesn't want anything. And then we have the dreamer. The dreamer is the one that is, up in the clouds, like what could be possible, and maybe even dreaming outside of their potential reality, like dreaming something so absurd. It's like, well, that could never happen, but they're still dreaming about it. The dreamer is expansive. The dreamer wants everything. The dreamer wants to have the relationship and have the career. The dreamer wants to have the family and be, doing all the family baby stuff, and also wants to be, the multimillionaire ass kicking entrepreneur. The dreamer wants it all. The dreamer has no boundaries, no limits. She or he is just like, yes, more, 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 more. So the dreamer, you could see both the dreamer and the sleeper could be a little bit destructive without healthy boundaries on both sides. We're not here to put one down versus the other. We're here to actually just use these two archetypes to acknowledge that both of these live within us at all times, but sometimes one of them may be more activated than the other. And we want to really align our energy with the one that we need, whether it is the sleeper or the dreamer, so that way we can be in alignment with how we're acting towards our goals and dreams. Imagine the dreamer, you know, can be sometimes nonstop. The dreamer can forget to rest. The dreamer can be critical, like overly critical or judgmental if you don't create those dreams, where the sleeper could really be kind of like melancholy and maybe, like missing out on the potential that they have in their life. So when the sleeper is activated, there's a usually what is happening is there's like a checking out and there's a numbing that happens. Again, we see this all the time, like drinking, there's substances that help numb. There's all sorts of stuff, TV shows, even some relationships help us numb and connect with that, with the sleeper. And it's to help us settle, it's to help us, want less and be okay with what we have. The dreamer can be really difficult to activate, especially later on in life. And so, little kids, they're so imaginative. It's like their dreamer is all over the place. Their sleeper's not really online yet. And then as we go into life, usually the sleeper gets more online and the dreamer gets left behind. So sometimes it can be a little bit harder to activate the dreamer because it's like, well, things already are the way they are. And we start to kind of solidify what we see, what we experience in life. We solidify how the universe, how others respond to us, respond to our wishes, respond to our dreams. And so we kind of set these standards and we say, okay, I'm going to play inside this box because this is the box that I know. I don't I don't know if I can do anything else. So what we're going to do is in this portion, I want you to activate the dreamer even more. And I'm going to push you into activating the dreamer more because usually that's the one that needs a little bit more of like a ignition going. So let's look at this last year. This last year, your dreamer was wanting something. What was it? What were they wanting? Was your inner dreamer wanting love? Was your inner dreamer wanting a career change? Was your inner dreamer wanting something crazy experience out in the mountains or, a beautiful experience with your family? What was your inner dreamer desiring last year? Did you have a word for the year? Did you have a phrase for the year that was kind of like your motto that you were living by? I want you to just start to remember that. Um, as we go into this segment, as you go into the home play, you might see that there were some things that were in your way of really activating the dreamer, even taking action on the dreamer's wishes. And so, as you see what was in your way, you're going to understand, why you were tamed. What tamed you? What had you get held back from really going all in, really going all for those dreams that you had last year? And, this could be in relationship to yourself, your career, to others. Again, it spans through all areas of life. But what we're going to be looking at and going deeper into is what worked in the past and what didn't work in the past. As you do this, of course, again, it's going to be like you might be getting triggered a little bit while you're going through this. There might be like feelings of discomfort, like, I don't really want to know this. I don't want to go deeper into this. I don't really want to look at this. I want to just move forward. Recognize that may be your sleeper speaking. Your inner sleeper is going to be saying, like, I don't want more. I don't want to push this boundary. I want to just kind of numb out. Like, give me my wine and let me sit back and watch my show. Let me chill. So here is the time to really create a new dialogue between your inner dreamer and your inner sleeper. And while you're doing this, one of my favorite practices that I've been using for many years to kind of help just coat these tough questions that I'm going to be asking you in the home play, coat them with like a little bit of honey, make it a little bit sweeter to go through them, is the beautiful Hawaiian prayer, the ancient Hawaiian prayer of Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono will really help you when you're moving through the memories and the lessons that aren't settling. They're feeling icky in your body. You don't really want to address them. Use Ho'oponopono, and I'll share how you can use it in the home play as well. But the ancient Hawaiian, beautiful, beautiful forgiveness practice and prayer goes like this: I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And it's very simple. It's very beautiful, and it's very, very powerful. So we'll be using all of these pieces in the home play. I'll see you in the next video.